Hey guys, I did a my girlican. This is one of my mannequins that I use a lot. I did actually in one of my classes recently was hair painting, and this was the model. So I posted a picture of it on Hef and my Instagram, and I've been just having a lot of questions asking, how do you do that? Hey guys, so I thought I just did a client a while ago and I had a little bit left over, so I thought I would just show you how I do it, because I think I have one, it's the baby lights on my YouTube channel. Hef is Hairstylist Educational Forum, or I think it's Hairstylist Education Forum. So it's a great forum. If you're not on it, get on it. There's thousands of hairdressers from all over the world on there. Rebecca Taylor, who does amazing vivid work, she started the forum, so it's been a great place. We try and keep it. I'm one of the administrators on there, so if you want to get on there, hey Amber, if you want to get on Hef, and also Business of Balayage, Amber has that page. That's a great page to get on for hair painting and balayage. A lot of great artists like Maria Booth, Candy Shaw, so many awesome hairstylists are out there. Oh yeah, you have to have your professional information available. Bridget just posted that on here. Don't hate me, but I keep sending everyone to your classes. No, girl, I don't hate you. I will do the same when you're up and running. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I hope I do good. So far, people have been doing pretty good for my classes. This is one for my class in Pensacola, and it just, I've had to retire her because she's been painted so many times. Oh, I saw Ian Michael, oh, I can't think of his last name. Anyway, he is on Periscope now. So, anyway, thank you guys for the hearts, by the way. I usually, when I finish my Periscope, I'll go back through and follow. Hey, Ian, I love your stuff. Thank you for coming on my Periscope. Anyway, so I'm like losing my train of thought here because I'm so excited to have like cool, awesome people. All you guys are on here to watch. But I retired my girl because she is, she needs some Olaplex. She's been balayaged a few times, but you can see how beautiful, beautiful her color is. I have to hold her up. So anyway, let me get to it. I'm going to show you how I paint. This is a little bit different than Candy Shaw style. This is when you want to paint in panels. Some of you see that and you're like, how in the world does that work? Because it doesn't look like it was done in panels. It looks soft. So, and then she's even got a few low lights in here too, which gives her some depth. Somebody we had in my class, we were just having fun. So here's a little red hot color in through here. It's pretty cool. So anyway, okay, so let me start by, I'll just pull a panel here. Mainly I'm gonna do this just to show you how I paint the strand or the panel, because that's always the biggest question. So I'm not, just imagine I've done everything. So say I take a large panel like this. Usually this, I always say that about the size of my finger. Her starting level is all kind of crazy. I would say her starting level would be, like when we first started with her, just a kind of a medium brown. So, okay, so I'm going to take a finger width panel here, and I have Solaris with 40 volume, and you can see how thick that is. It's kind of like a paste. So let me get back to my panel here. Let me pull her a little closer so you can see. So what I do is you just want to lay the color right on the top of the strand, and I hold the strand real tight here. Where can we get Solaris? Good question. Right now I've been getting it from phdprone.com. You can look them up, but soon MB Mesh will be carrying Solaris. I'm not sure if anybody out there knows exactly when. I think it's August. And as soon as MB Mesh comes out with it, I will be buying from MB Mesh, because they are run by stylists, and there's by stylists and for stylists, so I'm all for it. So anyway, so I have my brush loaded. You never want to have a clump on your brush. So that's why I use the back of my hand, and some of you can use a board, whatever you like and whatever's comfortable. So I'm going to come in the middle of my strand here, and I'm just laying that color right on. Now if she's got really blonde ends like her, I really wouldn't recommend putting that all the way through. If you're touching up, just take it just gently over where you're blonde. And I'm going to take her up, right up to the root area. But the thing is, I'm not pushing the color through. So I have not tried Artego, or Artego, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I have not tried that one, but I've heard it's very similar to Solaris. But there's Sunlights, Candy Shaw has Sunlights, and Wella has Free Lights. So you can try. I always tell anybody, like in my classes, I give them all the information of all the products out there, and then Solaris is the one of my choice, but you can certainly use whatever works for you. Wella Free Lights you can get in the store, where is it? Cosmoprof. But anyway, you can see how I'm laying that color on thick. I have like a billion lighteners right now. Maybe I will have to try Solaris and make a billion and one. I'd say it's really it's worth it. The key for me, and everybody can do this differently, but for me, I keep my brush to the side, because that keeps me from digging into the hair, because really you don't want any color coming through the bottom. There are times that I will push it through in the midsection, and if I do that, then what I do is I load that on, and then I start using my hands and just start pushing that right through. If you have another glove on this hand, you can use both hands. I always will kind of come up underneath and be sure that it's kind of, you want that real blended under there. How I decide where I section, you know, I kind of, and everybody's thought on this is different, but for me, how I section is I will section really, I kind of think about how they wear their hair. Like say she wears her hair, well, I'm making her wear her hair this way. So say she wears her hair to the side like this. So when I know that I want to come through, I want this hair to go this way. So I will section, you know, generally like kind of on an angle, just kind of like you would when you highlight. I always say think of like when you're highlighting and you're foiling and you're doing those, you know, weaves. You go in certain angles, and that makes the hair fall and the blonde fall in a certain way. So you have to. It's just different when you're painting, because you can actually. I mean, this girl, this is how she was painted. If you're on my Instagram or on Hef, you would, or even on my page on Facebook, you would see that she was heavily painted like this, but yet it comes out like this. It's crazy. It even still baffles me a little bit. So it's just amazing and so pretty of a color. But you know, the thing is like, it looks so scary, and sometimes I'll even kind of remind my clients that, you know, I said, now you're gonna look like you're gonna be really, really blonde, but you're not. Yes, when I use my hands, I keep a towel that's damp, and that way I can wipe it, because it starts getting warm for my hand. How do you first? Sorry, Angela, I think I missed your question, but like I usually will start, I like to start on the sides and go up. Sometimes I'll go up and completely do panels this way, just like she is, but just imagine I started down by her ear. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. Many times when I come to the back, I'll start at the bottom and work my way up. But when I have my hair up, I try to be careful not to get it over into that. So, girlkin, I know, isn't she pretty? She's a pretty girl. So anyway, I just thought I would come on and show y'all that, because I get a lot of questions. And again, there's so many avenues out there to learn how to paint. Again, you know, there's my the hairdo chick on can't think, YouTube. I've got my Instagram, my Facebook page. There's Maria Booth. There's Candy Shaw. Ian Michael Black, I don't know what his, but he's awesome. Guy Tang, Rebecca Taylor, gosh, Business of Balayage. There's so many avenues out there. So even when I do my classes, I always recommend, you know, I feel like I kind of give enough to get people going, and I really encourage everybody to not stop there. Just keep educating yourself, because there's so much. You need a class on how to do periscope. I know, right? Once you do it, you know, periscope gets easier with time. So, but anyway, so that is all. If y'all have any questions, feel free to write me, or you know, anything with any questions, I'm happy to answer. And I'm usually pretty good about answering quickly. And if I don't, write me again. I'll get to it. Where do we find? I don't know what you mean. What you want to find? Where is Hef? Hef is on Facebook. It's Hairstylist Education Forum. You can message me and ask me to tell me that you want to go in to the Hef, and I can add you. If I can see, I just got to see that you're a hairstylist, but I think usually if you will message me and say that you saw my periscope, I can look at your page. But I have to be friends with you, and then I can add you pretty easily. My salon co-workers are all in here watching you as well. From Sacramento. Awesome. I'm going to be up in, where is Sacramento? I'm horrible at geography. But I'm going to be up in Seattle I think in November, teaching a class. That's right, Sacramento. Oh, duh. I'm horrible with geography. That's kind of embarrassing. But anyway, Rebecca, where are you at in... Oh, in California. I saw, Rebecca, I saw one of my friends, actually Mandy, her friend was in your class. Oh gosh, I can't think of her name. Melissa, I think. But anyway, she's from Florida. So, Rebecca, I'm going to California in just a couple of weeks. so I'm excited to go to California. I'm actually teaching it about 3 classes, and then I'm going to be doing some traveling as well. I'm going to travel, and Jeff's coming with me too, so anyway, okay, I've kept y'all long enough, but I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of this fun little doodad here, and hopefully y'all can get to it and enjoy painting, because it's a very fun, exciting thing. So anyway, all right, y'all have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.